decades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Ruin has come to our family. Let's get into it. No one else is streaming right now, and we're probably going to be doing something else in a bit. But I want to do Darkest Dungeon, because I like Darkest Dungeon.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
I don't really want to pick anybody else up. Let's see what everything looks like stress-wise. Everyone's kind of already set. What's this party comp I have, and what's it for? This man right here is not gonna do anything with us, and he's hella sick. Let's see if the doctor's open. No, not yet. Everybody's getting treated with this man. Hysterical blindness, spasm of entrails, vertigo. Let's look at diseases. Bulimic. We should work on this. Spotted fever. We should work on this. We should work on the ennui. We should get rid of Onion's worries. So our diseases aren't too fucky, which is good. Let's get into it. But yeah, he's not gonna want to come with us anymore. He's too good for us now. So take him out and pick another lower level person to come with us. I don't want to deal with the Sodden crew. It's all boss missions right now. No, this one's not a boss mission, but it's long. I don't really care for the ancestors thing, and I'm not doing much of the Crimson Court stuff right now, which is a shame, because if I did do it I'd have less problems. And since we're going to the Warrens and things bleed, we can take him with us. Let's open our trinket box, open everybody up. He's good. Pretty much everyone's good except him. I don't really respect the Flagellant Hood for sure. We do want to up his bleed chance. Maybe heavy boots is something we're interested in. No, we're giving the... Is heavy boots something we're interested in for him? I think it is, because we don't want him to move very much. So we're going to the Warrens. The Warrens are the sewers. 2 of these. Take 12 food just in case we fuck something up. Oh, well, it is a medium mission, so let's get kitted, because no doubt I'm gonna fuck something up. Let's go. I drop a lot of money on these expeditions, but I do what I have to in order to keep us alive. I don't have too much to talk about today. I'm coming down from watching MasterChef.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
This is one of the better, map generations I've had. If you put... Yeah, you can put herbs in here and get shit. We're gonna do that. You put the herbs in here. What does it give us? Yeah, it gives us a buff. So plus 30% damage until we camp, which is good. Our disarm chance do be kind of shit, though.
Watch your step.
I know there will be no more blood left for the leeches. You're fine. And I know we were talking about managing our illnesses, and this is not going to be good for our illnesses whatsoever because they breed quickly in the dark.
Well
Start
struck.
bleeding, homie. Start bleeding. And bring the little homie all the way up to the front. And then kill him.
Destroyed.
16 to 32 is the damage we have on our leper right now. He is unbelievable. Let's get a shot in. Our man's is gonna bleed out very quickly. We're gonna bleed out very quickly. Not having dedicated healer, maybe we should have picked up the Vestal, but I want to come down from like the intense need for a Vestal. But really, your only two healing classes, dedicated healing classes, are the Occultist and the Vestal. The Vestal more so. The Vestal is better as far as healing goes. But you could really make a case for who you like better for damage and things like that. I personally believe a crit for 47. I personally think that the Cultist, or it probably is like an actual number thing, the Cultist does better damage as time goes on than the Vestal does. I don't want to waste one of our keys on this, so we are just going to try to crack it open by hand. It's trapped. That's fine. We're already bleeding. I don't care. I have to explore 90% of rooms, so we're not going to go through everything, and even if the rewards are worth it, you couldn't convince me to deal with more than like one extra room, depending how things... You touch it, it's going to hurt. See? That's your fault. You fucked around and you found out. You feel faint because you're dumb and you make bad choices. We have James with us. Since that room is a combat room, there's no point in me doing it. I don't have to.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Yeah, since that room's like a full-ass combat room, that's just gonna be one of the rooms that we don't touch. Hi, Ark. Second win. That's not bad. Alright, let's fight.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Execute
The crits!
impunity. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I'll leave the torch a bit low for now. And we're gonna go camping in a second. So I'll go this way and then up through here. Yeah, I got a plan. We're down to 6 torches. We already have that, so... Maybe they want us to take them home so we don't loop them again. I thought so once I saw this little figurine. I think you can dump holy water on it and it does something. Please don't get sick. He resisted the disease, which is good.
A devastating blow. Give them no quarter.
My hue was theoretically enough to kill that thing at max capacity, but it was technically enough.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Why is this squishy boy, this squishy vomit boy, so damn fast? He's already sick with. He's already bulimic. You know, get your ass up here, boy. Getting both with a hue feels great. A health stone. Nice.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Flagellant. Touch it. Let's go. We might do this without camping. That also means we're not gonna make like shit for dick on money for this. I've never wanted it, but give me the collector. This has been one of the most simple dungeons I've ever been through.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
There, we'll put our key in here. Just to say we got something. Scurvy! See, we could have just left. You should have just left. You do this to yourself. Scurvy. You hate everything about it? Because I do. Get this man near death. Vadamit. Hi, Mangle. How are you? Show ass up here, boy. That stun hurts a lot.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The misses, they hurt.
Dazed, reeling.
Spasm of the entrails. And that was a lot of stress. Like, way more stress than I think I actually deserve.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, let's just go.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Rabies! Everybody's getting so incredibly sick.
Fresh irritant
Like,
to some.
everybody has a
A
disease.
sanguine memory to
We need to start dealing with diseases. Spasm of the entrails is fine. This dude has 3 of them. He needs to be treated. Get rid of his hysterical blindness. Tilly has scurvy and rabies. Holland has bulimic and gray rot. Gray rot's fucking awful. Spotted fever's fine. Anyways, fine. Onion has the worries. I'm actually not even worried about it. So I guess it's not as bad. We just have a lot of, like, diseases stacked on top of each other. I think for Jazz, we did lock in her we locked in her Hippocratic thing, which is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I don't really want anything from here. I would take like another tracking book, but it's nothing that I'm pressed about. We have to start dealing with these missions now. You don't really do anything. I mean, I guess we could take her with us, but like, do I want to? We are taking him with us. Let's get him going. Okay. We'll take her with us. Bulimic and Grey Rot and Spasm of the Entrails. Where the fuck are we going? I don't want to deal with the Sodden crew. I don't want to deal with the Brigand 8-pounder. I'll deal with the inchoate flesh. Let's just throw something on her. What's something that only she can use? Do we even have anything like that? Yeah, we can up her speed. Oh, yeah, you love it. We can give her the health stone. I don't mind it. It's a medium level mission. And we're going to the Warrens. The Source. Yep, the Source. Let's do it.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
If you don't like... Why the fuck do me, have to come into town and clean up your gross-ass fucking mistakes? I make enough mistakes of my own to not have to clean up after the shit that you get into because you wanted to fucking be God or whatever it is the fuck that you're doing today. He whips. We chop. I'd love a man-at-arms for this mission. Bleed, homie. Bleed. Does he really have no bleed resist? I was gonna say, I know this dude has no bleed resist. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna do more just because he was in both slots. We have to remember to switch out a thing because we want the pick to the face. You're gonna bleed out. You're gonna bleed out.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear. Their cursed champion falls.
I wanted to heal the leper, but it doesn't always go the way you want. So with her, we need to switch out her Shadow Fade for her pick to the face. Is there anything we want to move? We don't really need Weakening Curse right now. He's fine the way he is. Our leper, maybe solemnity is something we should be very, very interested in. I've used it before, but I've never super
Glittering
respected it.
gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
He dodges. Fuck! It's not fair!
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Now I'm gonna deal with these two fucking disease noodles. These diseased noodles. The upsetty spaghetti. Drink your, whatever the fuck you got in that bottle. You'll be fine. You'll manage.
Vigor is restored.
I have had, like, the negative feedback on weird reconstruction kill characters before, by the way. Because you could bleed for 2 rounds. I have had it kill. I've had it kill characters before.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I'm unsure what you do with this. It gave me great power. Yeah. I pretty much understand the room generation, give or
Such
take.
blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
I do want this treasure. So we are gonna ill-advisedly take a peek at some of this other shit. You're fine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The fact that that breaks up corpses too is really good. He's bobbing and weaving. Bring his ass to the front of the class. And whip him.
Surges as the enemy crumbles. Slowly.
Bleed out.
Gently.
Bleed
This is
out.
how life is taken.
He's sticking and moving.
Back to the pit. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Danger noodles. Danger noodle.
Decimated.
I hate to let the thing get a hit in, especially for the blight damage. Stop crunching and munching. He actually resisted the bleed. Amazing. The leper also has an ability where he'll wipe out every corpse that's made. So if you have 3 corpses and there's one in the back, instead of relying on the occultist to pull them forward, you can use the leper to like wipe everything out, and it usually works out.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm glad that missed because that push. You know, you bring your ass up here. You come to me. Oh. You want anti-venom or bandages? Yeah, we're gonna have the occultist do some healing. The leper has 42 HP. Oh, the ball and chain.
Strike. Precision and power.
Guided by pain, favored by the light. Oh. Fuck! He has super buff. Oh, I just noticed this. The swine wretch has super buff arms and really tiny legs. His legs aren't touching the ground. It's very faint. You can't see it that well, but he has himself propped on his arms. Fucking what a cool dude. Cave is fucking shitting. He'll pay for his crimes. What crimes, you guys? The crime of getting on my fucking nerves.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
All right, let's head back to where we need to be. And I'm not worried about getting attacked in the middle of the night because we do have unspeakable like or dark commune or something, and we should be okay. I fucking hear snakes and children, bro, all the time.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Unspeakable commune. We need to do this. Pilfer's an interesting one. The Flagellant's literally just... What's his
As the
power?
light gains purchase,
Horny.
spirits are
Horny for
lifted,
what?
and
Pain.
purpose is made clear.
Instead of a sucker for pain. The spirits command you to do that. Okay. Cove Adventurer. Maybe we should start locking in some of these adventurer traits. Well, what do the kids these days say? Slap my ass and call me Sally? It's not what they say, right?
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I figured it was down here. It's usually like towards the bottom. Alright, let's fight. This is a beefy fight. Stop vomiting on him!
Destroyed.
The ball and chain doesn't matter. Why are you only healing this man for... You're fucking useless. You're fucking useless.
Death by inches. Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Alright,
Must be carried
boss
home.
fight.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
It's nasty, isn't it? Oh, Bone Zephyr. Oh, the 25 damage. Does it fucking hurt? I hope it hurts. And it's changed shape. It now has a face.
The ground quakes.
The thing about having multiple places to be hit. Oh. That's nasty. thing about being able to be hit in multiple places is that you take more damage. How much more damage, you ask? The answer is a fucking lot. You know how many status ailments you have going for you right now? A lot.
Inspiration and improvement.
This thing is by far the grossest boss.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And we're done.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me. A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Oh yeah, everybody fucking outpaces the boss missions now. So none of them will do them anymore. Are you trying the game now?
Well, I'm trying to get the group together. I'm not just trying to start until 8:30.
Because I'm doing Darkest Dungeon right now.
Oh. Did you not want to play right now?
No, I want to play. I'm just figuring out what you guys are doing.
Well, I don't know what the heck's going on.
Because if we're not doing anything, I'm going to do another Darkest Dungeon run.
If we aren't doing anything, then I'm probably going to end up doing... I have no idea.
Go
Dang,
Rampa? Wrong Grandpa.
Dang, wrong.
Dang, wrong Grandpa. There you go.
Dang, wrong grandpa. Hi, Mangle.
What the fuck did I join to?
Mangle, this is you. This is you. You're an arbalist. You have a bow.
Can I shoot
Guys,
things in the
I
face?
got
You
my
do.
Unis Honest hoodie, and I'm wearing it for stream tonight.
And I got Animal Crossing, and that's all I've been playing past 2 hours.
Animal Crossing is so fun. I finally made my island look presentable. I remember I played with Helminia when I first got Animal Crossing, and literally Helminia was like, pathetic.
My island's pretty shit though, but I like the natural beauty. Oh, fuck. Fuck, bro. I guess I can do another run while you guys figure it out.
Yeah, you could do that if you wanted to.
Does... Oh, he does have other skills. Why would you want to stress out more?
Hello?
Already.
Hello!
Alpha.
Hello. I'm here.
Alpha!
I'm
Did you
here.
react to the message?
Yeah, I just did.
So are we doing
Yeah,
SCP
okay.
right now?
Yeah, we're gonna do SCP.
Oh.
Let me get my stuff in order. Why do my frames keep going down like freaking crazy?
Your bit rate.
I don't even know what's going on. Every time I stream so far, it's like bad.
It's the
Anyways,
KGB.
It's the KGB.
I'm currently trying to draw Owen as a sexy anime man.
I'm sorry. What?
The strawberry she keeps on her desk is about to get hot.
Oh, Christ.
Owen deserves simps, okay? And I'm going to make that happen.
No.
Jazz, do you
Why
want to see
not?
the concept art for my intermission screen?
Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I love the art so much.
You want to take a peek at the concept art, Jazz?
Of course I do. What kind of question is that?
Red snapper. Oh boy.
Oh, Alpha, you haven't even seen like the revised concept art. I got this
No, I just,
sometime this morning.
oh, yeah, no, I just saw the rough sketch of it.
For you.
Wow.
I caught a dab.
Those are so they're very common. You'll learn. You'll learn.
Well, time to take a dab.
Dab.
Alpha instantly hated me.
Guys, I made dinner for myself tonight and it was so good.
Just the confidence. I made dinner
Oh,
for my.
that is so cool. Oh, that is so neat.
Oh.
I don't get to see what is this bullshit.
You'll see it when it's
Oh,
done.
Okay, so we went from
That's
arms
some
out to
bullshit.
arms in.
Mm-hmm. Then we've added the broken flower pots.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide whether I want Owen to be like a high energy cutie or just a fucking like soldier type. Like super stoic and just like don't give a fuck, like, cause he's technically the cop. He's the cop.
You know, I think I like this one better if I'm being honest.
Make him sexy Bara cop. Like buff strawberry man. Yeah, it's not even done. The fucking I can load up SC. I don't want to load up SCP just yet because I hate the soundtrack for it.
You don't like the soundtrack?
For the SCP game, no, I fucking hate it.
Why?
It's unnerving. It doesn't feel good. It's not meant to like. It sets a tone, and I don't like the tone it sets.
That's very fair. I cannot argue with that at all.
But yeah, and we're gonna get like some like ethereal imprinted letters that I want done because it's gonna be labeled time for an intermission, and it's gonna be incorporated into the art. I can't wait to see the end result. We're dropping the hat for spiders to match the emote.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I also made a snowman on my island.
Oh, I love the winter update. It's so exciting. Did you see that they're making an update for Mardi Gras?
Yeah, I saw the Festiva or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I can't wait to.
festival.
I don't want Mardi Gras in Animal Crossing. I'm about to get rid of the family-friendly reward.
Ruin has come to us.
All right, Ark. Thanks for dropping by.
An eternity of futile struggle, or penance for my unspeakable transgressions.
Everybody's stress actually seems to be manageable, except Toast. So, We'll put Toast in, and we'll do something interesting with him later. I got so worked up that the water I was drinking started to taste like fucking poison.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
Darkest dungeon. Let's get back into the positive mindset. Our positive mindset. We're only gonna do a few missions. Ah, shit. They really resisted the bleed. Don't get stunned. Fuck! Why? And they hurt like a motherfucker. Everybody hurts like a motherfucker. I don't think my armor's up to code for this. Yeah, we're already about to die.
Continue the onslaught.
And these are just spiders. We haven't faced any actual enemies yet. I don't think we're up to code.
Be gone, fiend. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We're not up to code for that.
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all. A fresh irritant. The sun.
Oh.
A sanguine memory to me. laughing still at the end.
This is the party we have. This is the only party we have that will deal with fucking low-level missions. We've outpaced what we can effectively deal with. So now we have to treat our parties a little bit differently. We're gonna see if we can get away with doing a long mission. I've never done one successfully. Oh, I'm stressed. I got so much shit to do
The
tomorrow.
smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
I have to focus everything I have just to make sure shit goes properly. Ah!
Reality clarified in a single strike. Obliterated.
Can I get a kill, please?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Sedated.
Come on! That's what I was worried about him doing. Now the only way we can get to this dude is with Grape Shot Blast. And he's healing him. And his healies do a whole hell of a lot.
The wounds of
My
war
healies do a
can
lot of
be
shit too.
healed, but never hidden.
Let's play then. The dodge. The lovely dodge. The double stress wave sucks. Toast is gonna have a mental break for sure. I hate that, but we can do our zealous accusation.
A singular
Why do you dodge everything that I throw at you? Stop stressing me out, please.
press this advantage. Give them no quarter. As the fiend falls,
Get your kills
a
up.
faint hope blossoms.
Why does everything fucking miss? This game was really good, but out of all the reviews I've seen, this is where they do say it does become a serious issue when you become so fucking RNG dependent that you can't hit anything anymore.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear. Destroyed. Annihilated. Their formation is
That little buff they get is the buff against stun.
the offensive.
It's not an actual, real, like, value buff. It's a way that the game doesn't fucking stun lock you forever. Because if you allow it, the AI will do it. They're gonna go with the best strategy they can think of, which is the worst strategy for me, which is to fucking stun lock us to hell.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
This party comp right here killed Alpha. And they very much so could do it again. But I won't allow it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's an 81% chance to hit. I've missed the same guy twice.
Decimated. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And this isn't an actual, like, room composition. This is just a this is just a random room you can run across. Like a random fight that comes to pass. And this is a problem that a lot of people began to have with the game. As you progress, this is where it gets, like, pretty shitty.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Hi there. Thanks for dropping by. What brings you here? You caught me at a bit of a salty time. See?
Eradicated.
Sorry I'm so quiet, it's just... That's 61 to hit. This is 81. So my grape shot blast is it's kind of low.
Impressive.
Let's actually start looking at the percentages. I'm gonna get a notebook and start like making a fucking spreadsheet of everything that I feel I should have hit and didn't hit. You know what? I'm not gonna stress the money. The goal isn't to become the richest man. The goal is to not fucking die. This thing is a hassle. So we want to deal with Spearman immediately. What I'm learning about the Cove is that the man with the spear ruin your life immediately. And that you want to get him within your hitbox instantaneously. Our open vein is a 91% chance, which is very good. I don't know why I keep Hand of Light. I would never put a Vestal in the first position. I keep like a second position thing just in case they get put up there, and I can't afford to just move them around just yet. But I haven't seen... I mean, I guess I've seen like meme videos of where it becomes a viable strategy to have them up there, but it's not something that I think I personally have the skill level to pull off in a significant manner. I need to start using some of my other things. Some of my other abilities. Other than just hit, 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 hit. Take some time, do some other things. At this point, I'm using the Vesto to keep everybody healed up as much as I can. Because all it takes is like one bad crit to tilt me. That's all it's gonna take, is like one particularly bad crit to fly me to the moon. I also should start like paying a bit more attention to these torch skills. I think it'll do something good for me if I pay attention to it. Because Bulwark of Faith is almost a whole torch. So if you do it once per battle, it's basically like one torch every battle.
Wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'm gonna go down here. I just gave up the herbs. I just gave them up.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I don't need this grave robber item. I have one grave robber. I'm gonna come up here, go to the right room, come back, camp in that right room. I really should have taught Jazz Sanctuary before we got around to this, because it really is only going to take like 86%. It really is only going to take like one particularly bad like ambush in the middle of the night to throw my party comp into like a complete and utter disarray, and then it all goes downhill from there. Once your party comp gets fucky and you don't have the ability to deal with it in a meaningful manner, that's it. You can't do anything else anymore. Your Vestal's up front, your Crusaders in the back, and your Will to Live's in the fucking garbage. I also should preface that I've never actually beaten this game.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
I should use Bulwark of Faith when I can, just to keep my torch up. It's a free torch.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I'm willing to drop the key for the Hellion thing. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not. I'll drop the money for the key. And it hurts to do that. And the bust... I wish I could stack the bust more. But we have to prioritize what we can. I got the achievement More Than a Weary Traveler. So we're gonna head back up here, go over here. Come back! Like, we're gonna go to the right, come back to this room, sleep, and then start moving upwards. This guy is why I brought fucking bandages. He is where the problems begin. This 8 damage, 3 rounds is why I brought all these fucking band-aids. The dodge, chef's kiss.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
The money's fine. I'm not pressed about the money. Having this guy back here is going to ruin our lives. So let's start getting him dealt with now.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I genuinely think that I can outpace this bleeding and conserve the bandages for when I cannot outpace the bleeding. Now I cannot outpace the bleeding.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Use one of our very limited bandages. If we bleed once, I can out-heal it. If we bleed twice, I cannot out-heal that damage.
Sedated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
the promise of safety.
Let's go.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
2 of these in a row hurts. 'Cause I don't have a. I only brought 3 shovels. We need to deal with that now. Doesn't matter, the madman bleeds out.
A death by inches.
Nothing will piss me off more than the fact that he fucking lived. Nothing will. Oh, you love to see it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm using a lot less torches now that I'm using Bulwark of Faith. Almost like every single combat. That wasn't on my map, was it? At least I don't remember it being. Truthfully, the dodge chances are enough to, like, drive a man mad. He's sticking and moving. It's ending combat with status ailments. That it's what begins to tank you.
But a victory nonetheless.
Can you really only carry 3 portraits? I'm not willing to drop anything. That's just the truth. I'm not.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We are out of shovels. If anything hellish happens, it's over. We will have probably 3 mental breaks all on top of each other. The moment we hit down to 4 food, we're going to camp. So we can get our one last camp in and not be worried about that.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Oh!
Executed.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Him resisting the pull really sucks, but it's okay.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
And we're gonna nap in this room and finish off the last of the quest.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Don't touch that shit. Don't touch anything you don't have to. So with Bulwark of Faith,
Find that such missteps are the exception.
we could have
and not
used
the rule.
a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot less torches. I'd go so far as to say one whole slot less of torches.
A momentary abatement.
Chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. I'm for sure gonna be upgrading Bulwark of Faith when I can. I need to sit back and take like a good close look at every skill. Because if I'm running Bulwark of Faith, I get into combat frequently enough to where I can not bring any torches and still kind of work it out.
The ground quakes.
He's gonna bleed on in his next turn no matter what. Our stress levels got kind of dicey, but we didn't have a mental break. Which for me is, it's living life like it's golden at this point.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. This expedition at least promises success.
Two spear boys hurts. It hurts a lot, for sure. But it's not something that I can't... It's not something that I don't comfortably feel that I can deal with at this point. It's not something that I... It's not something... Form a thought it's not something that I'm worried about at this point in time. I do feel that I can manage just about anything. Anything they could do to me right now. Unless they just decided to, you know, break the game and decide they make the rules and, you know, massive amounts of missed hits. Or 4 mental breaks. 4 mental breaks would indeed be enough to send this particular adventure to the bottom of the fucking sea. But other than that, no. I'll be fine. I'll manage this just fine.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Missing on an 81% chance.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
We're gonna go up and hope this is enough because there's an obstacle there and I don't wanna take the stress penalty trying to break it down. That's 90. Get the fuck out of here.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable. A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
We need more deeds. We need to deal with stress today. Onion in particular needs to sit this one out. I think Onion has God-fearing and will only pray. Your character in this game is God-fearing and will only pray for stress relief. He won't drink or do anything else. Ah, you're fine.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
The Manslayer ring looks really good. But I do think that we need to pump out some of these lower level missions. Ah, you're fine.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this. Those without the stomach for this place must move on. The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
It's the weirdest fucking party composition I've ever seen. But we're gonna give it a try.
prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below.
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
The ground quakes. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I was a
Remind
fool to ever
yourself
think this
that
would work.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
A genuine fool to ever think that that party composition would ever work.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
This thing's about to fucking explode.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
This is gonna be the last run of the night, by the way. See? There it goes. Lethargy. -4 speed. She has negative speed. That's why she's so fucking slow.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be gone, fiend. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
You ever just run out of things to say? That's the point I've reached now. I've been streaming for 5 hours now, and I've just run out of drivel to spew. I've done everything I can and everything that I was capable of, and now I let the rage consume me. We should start pairing the grave robber with what's the word I'm looking for? The plague doctor.
Compassion is a rarity.
And I bet anyone that's been playing this game for any amount of time is like, finally, he's put it all together. You put the plague doctor with the grave digger, and with her abilities that do damage to people that are blighted, and the fucking what's his name that can only do this, and then yeah, I get it. I'm dumb. I get it. You don't need a bandage, you need to stop complaining.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Our camping skills weren't spec'd properly.
In Radiance, may we find victory. Another mariner?
Dude, I've got 3 shovels. I'll put this shit wherever the fuck you like. It doesn't matter.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I'm gonna scream.
Soothed. Sedated.
I'm gonna scream.
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
Our gravedigger's about to... Our grave robber is about to have a mental break. Why? But why?
The wounds of war
But
can
why?
be healed,
Why couldn't you just leave her alone?
but never hidden. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
We know where it is. The sack is empty.
Gnawing hunger.
Really? Alright, mental break time. Alright, King. Oh, but it's so good. Courageous. Just stay focused. Alright, King. This is the last one. I'll catch you later. Thanks for being here.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
Good night. The Fathoms call me down. Time for a mental break. Paranoid. Eyes down, Private.
The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
So you're the hero today then, yeah?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Drink with the dead. The stress boy. Such deception, he says. Man, you're literally fucking drowning. I don't want to hear that shit from you. These guys are beefy. And we're gonna have another mental break. Let's stand up and stretch for a second. Let's stand up and play, yeah? Paranoid. You test me? Shall I demonstrate the power of faith?
The intelligence. Oh, so it has been said.
These guys are beefy. Maybe we need to start going for status ailments. Let's start going for status ailments. Let's go for, like, the blight we can get out of this. He's gonna have a heart attack.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Maybe this polar thing is the thing I need to kill to get that anchor off. I think that's my mistake here. Ooh. You know exactly what it was, homie. Yeah, this is the thing we need to kill. How does a man on an entire fucking boat dodge?
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
His protect's too high. This sunken crew is gonna sink everything.
The blood quickens. A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Oh! Oh, it feels great. We're pulling it back in.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Finally, a sailor's death for captain and crew. Fitting.
That was rough, and I was a dumbass for not knowing that to deal with the thing you gotta kill the guy up front, and you know this all could have been avoided with a little fucking less gross negligence.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
We've got to do one more of the boss missions at the basic level, and then I think we'll loop around to you need to be the third level to do it, and then we can get past this weird hump that we're at. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching me stream. If you like what you saw, feel free to leave a follow. I try to stream as often as I can, whenever I can, but my schedule does get a bit dicey from time to time. I usually try not to take more than a week in between streams. Anyway, that's all for me. Bye now.